Good morning, and welcome to the special press event for the 2017 Yorkfest Fine Arts Festival. My name is Carla Heberlig, and I am proud to represent my 4,300 colleagues working at this very moment in facilities around the globe. Gladfelter is privileged to be able to host this morning's press event and sponsor the festival marketplace at this year's Yorkfest, especially because the fine products created in our local facilities are used by artists to innovate, to create, and inspire so many. Gladfelter's philanthropic commitment began over 150 years ago. Social responsibility and improving the quality of life in the communities in which our people live, work, and play is what we've always done and what we'll continue to do. The Yorkfest event showcases the best of what York has to offer: beauty, history, and ingenuity. And we are honored to enable this free, family-friendly event for Gladfelter people, York County residents, and all of those who will come from outside of York to discover our great city. We are grateful to Mayor Bracey for her honorable service to this community, and I am pleased to invite her to the podium to announce details of this year's Yorkfest Fine Arts Festival.
I like Carla. I'm going to have her do that all the time. That was good. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, right? An international company hosting us this year. Thank you all for being here. It is an honor to see all of you and to talk about August so that we can shed our jackets, as we know it's always the hottest weekend of the year. So I'm looking forward to it, to be quite honest. Thank you to all of our Yorkfest sponsors who are confirmed to date. We have our festival marketplace sponsor, Gladfelter. Thank you again, Carla, for being here. Our juried exhibition sponsor, Gladfelter Insurance Group. Our culinary arts sponsor, Wellspan Health. Our media sponsor, 96.1 WSOX, New York Newspaper, and ABC 27. We also like to thank Creative York, York County History Center, and the Strand Capital Performing Arts Center. The weekend, it couldn't happen without all of you fine people and organizations. We appreciate that very much. We also know our Strand Capital Performing Arts Center will soon be renamed the Appel Center for the Performing Arts beginning in May. So we're looking forward to that, as well as the continued tremendous support at the Yorkfest. A new Yorkfest partnership this year is presented to us, if you will, by the Pennsylvania Council on the Arts, a state agency funded by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the National Endowment for the Arts, a federal agency, and I felt the need to emphasize that. We've heard some discussions about possibly not having that organization in the future, so we're pleased for their support, and we need everyone to continue to advocate for funding for that organization because arts is important everywhere. We believe all of our city events, if you will, are important, and that our incredible sponsors that help us make those happen are awesome. We couldn't do any of these events without their support. They are put on without the use of any city tax dollars, so thank you very much for all of our sponsors. This year's Yorkfest Fine Arts Festival will take place on Saturday, August 26th, and Sunday, August 27th. Mark it down, folks. In your packet today is information on many of the activities that will be happening throughout the weekend, and I believe we're also going to have a little demonstration a little later of a new activity coming to Yorkfest. I won't be demonstrating. We'll have it, though. This year, though, we are extremely excited to partner with York artists and our friend Polly Stetler as our 2017 Yorkfest featured artist. Thank you, Polly. According to Yorkfest committee member Marion Stevenson, Polly was chosen for her unique artwork. She has taken a traditional craft and made it into a wonderful creative art form by making her own cloth and then designing and sewing fabulous works of art. Polly could easily compete with any contemporary artist of our time. We are lucky to have such a talented artist in York, said Marion. Congratulations, Polly. Thank you so very much, too. We'll be using Polly's quilt entitled Wishful Thinking on all of our Yorkfest promotional materials and merchandise this year. That's absolutely beautiful. I see orange and blue, the Bearcat, kind of York symbolic colors pulling me into it, and just hope, wishful thinking. I love it. Thank you. And again, you'll see more of that work on all of our promotional materials too throughout the season. We'll have a T-shirt, of course. I'll be wearing it. Where is that? Oh, okay. Alrighty. And they'll be available for purchase, of course, and everyone here today will also be receiving a souvenir magnet that will be displayed at the festival. Polly, would you like to say a few words, ma'am? You're welcome.
Well, I just want to say thank you to Mayor Bracy, to the committee, to Marion, who's been a great supporter, and to Gladfelter and to the other sponsors. I think this is a fabulous event that could not be done without the support of all these organizations. And so that's really it. And I just also, everybody hope for 72-degree weather with low humidity in August. Thank you.
We can only hope. Wishful thinking. A reminder, again, the information about the weekend's activity is in all the media packets, I believe. Okay. Yorkfest Juried Art Exhibition will be at Creative York. We have the Yorkfest Youth Art and Literary Competition, the Festival Marketplace. York County History Center activities will include the Silken Literary Tent. Historic Cador's Creek Boat Parade will take place. There'll be all sorts of food, as we know, vegetarian options as well, and some new ethnic food, hopefully Indian. So the City of York, again, will offer a no-charge or free community jazz concert in the Capitol Theater on Saturday night, August 26th. And this year's performers includes the Joss Project, from 6 to 7, and Extremity. Extremity packed the theater out last year, and we're thrilled to have them back with us and performing. They are a local talented group, and everyone loves them. I particularly love jazz and music, and any form for that matter, but I'm pleased to be able to offer this wonderful evening of music and free and open, and it being open to the public in our beautiful Capitol Theater. For those of you on Facebook, be sure to like the York City Special Events page so that you can receive regular updates on Yorkfest happenings and the artist highlights. We will have a map out there as well, listing all the weekend's events posted on our website, and you'll find all kinds of things. So stay in touch with us that way. I want to thank my dear friend and our Director of Public Works, Jim Gross, and the entire Public Works Department. They worked that entire weekend behind the scenes, making sure everything is perfect. Thank you for the long hours in advance of that, sir. We do appreciate your leadership. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors and everyone that's planning to attend and come out and enjoy with us. And you don't have to keep holding that, ma'am, but it is beautiful. I thank you. I just kind of caught her there. But Rita is here from Prime Art Supply right here in downtown York. She is going to do something for us. She's going to show off one of 2 spin art bikes that will be available at Yorkfest this year. And I believe my dear friend Craig from the Health Bureau, who's one of our bike enthusiasts in the city, is also going to help with this. This is a stationary bike, though, so he won't get too far. Okay. You want to tell us a little bit about this? What can we expect here, Rita? Is it going to splash on me?
No, it's very contained. I promise. We'll have Craig here operating the bicycle, which is connected to both our spin art drum and a handy blender in case you wanted to make beverages. And so there's a little plate inside of here that's going to spin as he rotates the bike. So the bike is powering the movement. And all we're literally going to do is pour paint in there and see what happens. Go ahead, give it a shot. Yeah, you go. We'll get it up to speed. Oh, man. Whew. It's messier than that. I'll take care of all the mess, don't worry. one more color. All right, go ahead and stop. Let's see. Woo! Fancy. So we'll be able to do this with lots of different kids and all sorts of things in a different kind of.
Can you take it out of the show?
I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. Good idea.
You'll get paint on yourself, but that's what you do. That is pretty hot, right? Okay. Who knew Craig was an artist? Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Craig. All forms of art will be on display the last weekend of August. You don't want to miss it. We'll have music, we'll have visual, we'll have interactive, we'll have this beautiful piece here. Please join us. Thank you all for coming out today. We appreciate all of your support and look forward to seeing you in August. Thank you.